Wow, Larry, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, we're here at Namm 2024. I'm here with Larry Mitchell, completely mesmerized by what you just did there. I think you sat here for 2 minutes playing with the 2290, and all of a sudden it was so familiar sounding, that high and pristine delays you just did there.
This I am familiar with the original rack unit, and this sounds very much like the rack unit so far from what I can tell.
Yeah.
That it became part of my sound. On my first record, I bought my first 2290 in 1988.
Okay.
And then on my first record, it's all about it was the hub of my rack at the time. So, because it's great. So I love this delay.
I wasn't there back then, but because we're building this reissue, I've been dabbling quite a bit with the old original unit.
Okay.
So, and I also agree with you. It's a powerhouse.
It's different. Really? It's different. And actually, there are lots of pedals now that have tape setting, an analog setting, a 2290 setting.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's like, in the beginning, they would all get it wrong. It would always just about the dynamic part and not necessarily the tone of it. And then, I don't know, but it's not the same.
It's not the same. And I think we are guilty of that too. We've also made, like in the flashback, that's also a 2290.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like, it's got, some of the flavor of it, as you say, with the dynamics, but not the same. So this time around, we figured, now we're gonna do it real, from end to end.
That's
the entire algorithm, how was it made? Let's recreate it in a digital pedal. And I think we nailed it. And
it sounds great. I just been messing with it for a little bit, but as soon as I started, it sounds right. It sounds right. Feels right, sounds right. That's the game.
And how you've been doing videos with TC before, right?
I've done a video for the flashback.
Yeah.
And the vivacious
viscous.
Okay. There we go.
All right.
Viscous.
Oh, cool.
I call it vivacious.
Vivacious. Okay.
But I did a tone print. I did a ray gun tone print.
Okay.
For the flashback. I grew up in Far Rockaway, Queens, and the local guitar hero was Steve Stevens.
Okay.
Still one of my favorite guitar players.
Awesome.
And Steve was known for that ray gun. He's known for a lot of things, but he does that ray gun.
Yeah.
I've been doing that forever. So I saw an opportunity to put that in there.
Good. Yeah. Might be in this unit then, because that's all the tone print pedals in one.
Okay.
But maybe we should get back to the 2290 then. And,
sure.
So what kind of tones were you usually going for back then?
So my stuff, I didn't. My records are guitar instrumental. Besides playing with sideman and stuff with people. So a lot of the stuff is clean with like spacious delay and some verb. I'm more of a delay person than verb.
Okay.
And some people are more verb and then add a little delay. I'm more delay, add a little verb and stuff like that. Big delays, long delays, time delays.
Also stack delays?
Stack delays as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I like things go moving back and forth. In fact, what I've gotten to love is like a dotted eighth on one side and a quarter note on the other side.
Yeah.
But that comes from my time with this and using the panner to get it that spacious thing going and stuff like that. So it's one delay, but the space was going, the panning.
You created that with this?
I created this, yeah, exactly.
I actually haven't tried that.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great, just moving back and forth. And then it's not the same as a dotted eighth and a quarter, two separate delays, but you can get that sense, that feeling of like space. Yeah. That's what it is.
Have you ever tried bridging those two in serial? Sort of like any Timmons.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would run delays into 20. When I say it was the hub, like it had the rack unit has four effects, five effects loops. One last one stereo.
Might be, yeah.
Man, my memory is going. But I'd have a drive and a compressor in one, and the chorus. I would have the TC chorus flanger in there.
Oh, yeah.
But then I would have another delay as well, or a multi-effect unit, as multi-effect as they were in the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah. And sometimes they would put a delay on that going into the 2090.
I see.
Yeah, because all those loops are in front of the delay of the 20s.
And it also makes sense if you say you're not that much of a reverb guy, because I also feel that's when it happens is when you start to push delays into delays, because then it becomes more like reverb.
Yeah,
because you get more
exactly.
reflections, bouncing, and
I've become known a little bit for this really spacious ambient thing. And it's a reverb, but it's really a delay. It's like a multi-delay. But the other thing, actually, I would have talked to you about what I do with it. That would be really cool.
Yeah. Let's try and see if we can build something. Because we can also stack them, but let's start with the 2290.
Okay.
So what you did here was a 320 milliseconds delay.
Yep.
Pretty hot. I mean, almost all the way up with the delay time, the delay setting. We have feedback on 35. The modulations, a little bit of delay modulation, it seems. Let's see if we can, or pan modulation. Let's try and make that a bit more exaggerated.
There you go.
I'm not spacious. Now let's try and stack that with the flashback.
Sure.
And then maybe see if I can find like a 600 milliseconds. Let's see.
And this is now true stereo, right?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
So now it's only the flashback. Something like that. Where with 500, 600. I'm trying to get that feel that you talked about before. That's what I'm trying to do. So now we're gonna stack them.
Okay.
Is that kind of vibe? And also, to those of you back home, this was not reverb. No reverb here. This is merely the effect of what we just had a conversation about, like stacking these delays, making that happen.
Can I turn the level up?
Yeah, that one. Mega fit. But it sounds like a big hall, like boom.
We turn down the delay level. So we got 2 channels on this?
Yeah, you can like, right now it was in on-off mode, but otherwise you can have it in 2 different channels. So you got like a cleaner and a high gain, right?
Yeah.
One more bit. Looking at.
It is that modulation on it.
Yeah, I put the modulation on.
I love the panning. I love the panning.
Yeah, right? Okay, okay, I want to show you one thing. So if we go with the dynamic and put a sine wave on that, let's see here. Now it becomes almost like a tremolo. Try that. Too much, right? So I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the reverse, so it's going to, the wet is going up while the dry is going down. Right?
Very cool.
Well, Larry, I think this is just amazing tones, and I really appreciate you stopping by here today.
Thank you.
And
you got to check out my guitar.
yeah, it's amazing. What is this?
It's a Nags. Joe Nags he created the private stock program at PRS many years ago.
Oh yeah.
And he left.
I can
started his own company, and it's my model.
It looks gorgeous.
Got my little.
Oh yeah, that's you. Yeah, I can see. Yeah. Awesome. Anything else you got going on? Anything here at Namm? Any shows or?
I just played last night at the Marriott. This is my 10th year in a row playing, closing down the Marriott at night at the for Namm.
Yeah.
And then I did a couple of demos here and just hung out with friends and reconnecting and.
Good times.
Yeah. Check it out. Cool stuff. This is great. I have to get one.
Yeah, I have definitely. Yeah. Also, this one has been amazing for me as well. So really appreciate that. And also, thanks for you guys checking in here. And we'll see you later. Bye bye.